some ways, the dilemma of this decision was captured in a simple question. Is there more risk to the national interest in doing nothing, or is there more risk to the national interest in acting? And that's the question that I think we're all wrestling with. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee this afternoon is drafting the language of the resolution that will be before the Senate next week based upon the testimony they had yesterday. And all I know for sure from what I learned last night is that it's going to be narrower in scope than what the President requested, and that it will be very explicit that it will not authorize troops in Syria. So there is no question that there was a chemical weapons attack, and there's no question that it was significant. I think the intelligence on that is solid. And the second issue is, okay, if it was a chemical weapons attack, the first question is, do we have to respond? And if so, how? What do we do? And then the third question is, what is the likely response to whatever decision we make? And I think that is of grave concern. And the concern, the argument is that if we turn a blind eye to this use, that we are in fact encouraging not only Assad but other regimes to act irresponsibly with regard to these kinds of weapons. That's the powerful argument that the President and his cabinet are using, and it's one that is not to be dismissed. Really, the place this should be resolved is in the United Nations. The problem is that, at least heretofore, Russia and China have either vetoed or threatened to veto any effective action. One of the considerations that I'm very concerned about is what happens next, because I think it is a very, very difficult